They never understand anything by themselves. So, I made another drawing.
Yes. My advice is stick to arithmetic.
History and grammar.
I took their advice, and I grew up. I forgot all about being a child until something miraculous.
The timeless story, The Little Prince, written and illustrated by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, is a magical adventure that takes the reader through life peeking from behind the eyes of a child. The Little Prince uses a metaphorical lens to make observations about life and human nature. Children take the story at face value and miss the underlying message behind the characters, such as the geographer, a funny-looking man with a white beard and a small green hat, who refuses to learn about the planet he is mapping because he is unwilling to adventure out of his comfort zone. These underlying aspects and lessons behind each character are what make The Little Prince the timeless classic that it is. This story has a different message that correlates with age and experience in life. A child will see a man sitting behind a desk collecting all the stars in the sky for no other reason than to own them as a villain. However, an adult will be able to take that character and reflect on society. Although this story has many great characters with valuable lessons to be learned from, no character is more important than the fox because he teaches the little prince how to love. On the prince's home planet, he had a beautiful red rose. They loved each other very much even though they could not see it at the time. This has led to them splitting apart and the prince coming down to Earth where he landed in a field of red roses. At first the prince arrogantly thought that his rose was no longer unique because there were so many that looked just like her. This is where the first lesson from the fox comes in. The fox teaches the prince why a certain unique rose would be more important than all the others through a metaphor of taming a fox. When they first meet, he is nothing more than a fox just like 1,000 other foxes, and the prince is nothing more than a little boy like 1,000 other little boys. They have no need of each other until the prince tames him, then they will be unique to each other. This bond that they now share brings them both happiness and friendship. The prince at first does not understand that his rose is unique to him alone because of the time he has spent on building and strengthening the relationship, but after he goes and returns to the rose field, he realizes that none of them are at all like his rose. They might be beautiful, but they are empty. The time spent with someone is what makes them special.
What is essential is invisible to the eye.
Every connection or established relationship with someone radiates a unique feeling or emotion when they are around. Even something that triggers a memory of a special person can bring a happy, warm feeling along with it. The fox teaches this lesson to make clear that without taming or establishing ties, one cannot begin to understand someone. One of the characters that the prince meets on his way to the fox exhibits the opposite of his ideal, who is called the businessman. This is a character of grown-ups who spend all their time focused on working and making money, instead of spending more time with friends and family. The fox wants to show the prince that these practices of men bring them pain and loneliness. There is no sword that sells friendship. The fox explains that after he is tamed and a bond has been made, his life will light up again, because the sound of the prince's footsteps will bring him happiness as he will look forward to the hour of their next meeting. The ordinary grain fields next to his burrow will no longer just be a regular grain field, because it will bring back memories of his golden hair and bring warmth even during the coldest winter. These relationships and emotional ties that the fox teaches the prince to make are the basis for all genuine happiness that he will experience in his life. The reason that the fox explains the importance of memories to the prince is because he knows he will have to leave him and return to his rose in the end. Once all of his knowledge has been passed on, the prince will be able to make the right decision, even though it will be a painful one to make. Before the prince begins his departure to make the return journey to his unique rose, he is sitting with his fox. The prince sees that his fox is crying and claims that his friendship has done him no good because now he is crestfallen. The little prince cannot yet understand the happiness that their meeting will bring the fox in the years to come, and this causes the prince to doubt his choice of leaving his new friend. The fox steps in and teaches him the most valuable lesson.
It is only with the heart that one can see rightly.
The prince has learned that his rose is unique in all the world because they have tamed each other and knows that he must go back to her. The fox is distraught that he is losing his new friend, but he understands that they will forever carry the radiant memories of their time together and must act selflessly for the prince to be able to leave and return to his rose. Before learning these lessons of love, the prince did not understand the emotions that he was feeling or how to correctly show them. After looking from his heart, he now knows that he is responsible for his rose and leaves to reunite with his lost love. The Little Prince's Fox shows how to love friends and partners alike. This story is a brilliant children's story filled with insightful life lessons that can be rediscovered in adulthood. The other characters throughout the story are important as well because of what they show about everyday adult life. However, the lessons of how to love someone taught by the fox, above all else, is the most important part of what Saint Exupery was trying to convey to his audience. The fox teaches the little prince that without love and friendly bonds, there would be no authentic happiness in our lives.
I'm not so sure I want to grow up anymore.
Growing up is not the problem. Forgetting is.
I definitely don't want to forget.